I have no idea if this is working. This is my first time streaming on a laptop. Hello? Hello? Oh my god. Link account. Wait, timeout. Link account to what? Oh, timeout. Link might be. Oh, what? Claim, yes. I don't know what my behavior account is. I. Oh, wait, no, it's. Right? No, 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 no. Alright, I will do this another time. I will do this. One second, I want to make sure that this is doing okay. I better be adding more characters to this game, must work bad. Checking this. Hello, hello. Wait. Okay, wait, I'm trying. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, I think this is fine. This should be okay. We should be fine. I don't know how to pop up the. I'm working on. How do I see chat? Oh, my chat. I haven't. Ah, layers. Oh. Oh? What do I just do? How do I do it? I don't know how to do it. Oh man. What did I just do? The fuck did I? Hide layer. Lock layer. Link layer? I'm just gonna cancel. Move on. I cancel. Alright, cool. Just notice all of them are in the corner right here. Interesting. Alright. Who's out of there? There we go. Dashboard. There we go. That's better. Okay. Welcome to Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating simulator. Don't judge me. I'm excited. You can't mess with me. Leave me alone. Oh god. I'm dying. Alright. Text speed. Massive. Alright. I have one goal in this game. One goal and that is it. New game. New file. Before we get started, what should we call you? Call me I don't know, man. What do you want to call me? Ace. Name's Ace. I'm already too excited for this. I don't know why. Gotta love that speed. My computer's so fast. That's the only reason why I don't stream on this laptop. Because it's not made for it's made for doing papers and that is it. That sounds about right. You wake up on a beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat, as if you nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from, or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Oh, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? Need a minute. Can I go on? I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. Who the heck is talking to me? Ocean? An eternity. You catch my drift. What is happening? Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Ace. May I continue? Please go on. Okay, then. As I was, as I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh, what the fuck is happening? What is happening? A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Uh, Pick up that face, son. Oh god. I regret my decision. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Oh, what the hell? There is no body, but just this head, and as you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of the poor dead soul. Your hand's dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check on your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, so you deposit it. Why, that's a nice coin you got there. What if you were to spend it right now? No thanks. No thanks. Look, I'm gonna level with you here. That coin you found is mine. I dropped it yesterday. I've been looking all over for it. Dropped it into a dead person's mouth? Did you just give it back? No. Why? No. Shh, be that way then. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer in your current situation as you feel something soft bump into you. Oh snap. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind. Little help, please. Little help, please? You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw about hits the ground. He's here. He's here. Hello. The only reason why I bought this game. Wait, what are you doing here? Is it just everybody? Everybody's here. Hey guys. Oh my god. Hello, everybody. Oh my god. Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello. There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up this monstrous lineup. Literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. What do you do? Toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in the Huntress's hands. Yes, it does. This game knows where I'm going. Not bad, stranger. Hey. Hello. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in the strong arms. Warm, perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Try hard much? Shut up, spirit. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. I already know what we're doing. I already got this in the bag. Each of those were the options. I chose the right one because I know how you do. Easy. Alone again, you look across the beach at the strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened? Worried? Excited? They refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way. And nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Ace. You were made for this. Well, geez, if the Smoky Ocean says so, not to be scared, I'm sure it's all gonna work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. Hey. It seems like you derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the volleyball game just by showing up, nitwit. Why are you attacking me? I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best just to go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I have for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. Well, thank you. Thank you. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? That was Wraith. The sigh means he was done with the game too. Oh, he doesn't talk. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slackjaw moron is here. Why are you attacking me? Oh, okay. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? Wait a second. You know you can't. At least not yet. Wait, baby girl, wait. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey, so you might want to know, say something. Why are you killing me? Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. Oh, fuck. We're saving. We're saving right now. Yup. Save that sucker. Close it. This is a timed quiz, and it'll be very important later. Very important. Or not important in any ways whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. What do you do? How attractive would you say you are? Very. I'm very attractive. That's what you think very compared to this. Pepper flexes and his muscles are so tight you can practically see the blood running through his veins. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Flight. No, invisibility. Oh, flight. Super strength. Super strength. Super strength would be cool. Strength isn't all about muscles. True strength is up here. You expect Travis to point his head, but instead he taps one of his bulging shoulders. Specifically in these muscles, nobody gives a shit about your calves. What's your best subject in school? I like math. Actually, history. Nice. It's important to know where you came from. What's your favorite animal? Bunny. A bunny. A bunny. What the fuck is a mustelid? Mustelid. 100%. Be honest, you have no idea. And you're just hoping it's some secret answer that results in a hilarious Easter egg, right? Because there is no Easter egg. It's just another word for ferrets and stuff like that. What's your favorite color? Green. Blood red. Red. Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. Okay, right then. What's your dream job? Oh, astronaut. What's up, bro? It'd be pretty amazing to be an astronaut, I think. Hard to imagine being farther away from anyone and floating in space, the cold inky vastness of nothing forever. Best flavor ice cream. Horse flesh? Vanilla. vanilla. My favorite is pain. Same. Same here. Mine is vanilla. Swelter. Thanks, Ray. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived ever. Myself. But soon enough about ice cream. I mean, I agree. Hold on a second. This reminds me. I am right always. Lesson you should learn before we get too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrated? You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless one. Wait, what's the best flavor of ice cream? The best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. Suspicious. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on the entire island. I don't like losers. You want to know what a loser is? Say hello to. Why are you attacking Wraith? Damn, you don't have to attack him like that. Hi, he just slides in. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Well, your backstory, yeah, it plays to effect, I would say. What's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. The things I do hate, I really hate. You know, based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering. And society is a careful, calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. Better to choose to just not take part. Jesus, like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. I mean, yeah. Oh no, wait, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's a lot of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. I like her. Yeah, there is. If you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. Damn! Trevor! I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I can create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it? Oh my god. Only some says no! No, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me, I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. The first time ever I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. We're done playing, let's do something else instead. Oh, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. The way it's flaunted needlessly and the cruelty it engenders. Damn, alright, right? What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, and beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's perfectly good lounge to chat. Oh, I'm gonna have to choose, aren't I? Volleyball! I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? I want to go to volleyball. I hate that I interrupt your game. You should finish it. Yeah, yes. I love to play outdoors. I also love to meet new people. I also love to bring them home to play. Oh god. Sort of a big kid at heart. Obviously, you are too. I like you already. Thanks. I hate people who are too serious. They ruin everything. Oh my god. Well, they do if you don't handle them swiftly. Hold on. Claudette, Dwight, what the fuck are you guys doing here? For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activity coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. The place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. That's what it's... None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. That's why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here for a long time. So very long, I actually don't know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present with your options whenever possible. Don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get off this island. Dwight! Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with. Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape? Them? No, oh, no. I think you're mistaken. I feel like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Alright, yes, that's true, he was. But he just meant that he wants to get the other vacation island, Galerway. A couple miles south of here. Nothing, it's much fancier accommodations than this island. One of those corporate outfits is quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all the money that comes with a lot of restriction. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity on this island. Your decisions matter mostly. And I agree with them. Not like that other island. But what it'll be? I set the volleyball fucking court. Hey. Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else into athletics on this island. Spirit and Wraith are so boring and the Trapper is so predictable. Relying on brute strength to win games. He has no respect at all for Grayson's skill. Thank goodness you didn't choose the yacht. What kind of person wants to be sitting duck in the middle of the open ocean, just asking for a sneak attack from an elk? I know, right? It's crazy. Oh. Wonder how long it would take for her to bring up that elk attack. Game's starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. He's really something, huh? Elk don't swim. Live in the forest long enough, and you'll see an elk swim. Believe you me. Cheer for me, cutes. The killers resumed their place in the volleyball court and resumed the match they were playing before you arrived. Hey, fancy a lemonade? I see you working up a thirst, eyeing those bouncing buns before playing volleyball. Claudette hands you your lemonade. So fresh, so tart. She leans in and whispers in your ear. Who would you bet on to win? Who's the MVP of your little heart? You're nervous. You don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them. We're not talking about them. They're into that sort of thing. Just pick someone, please. It's not like we got all day, night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity, or anything. Who put sand in that guy's shorts? Sheesh. Okay, I think... Easy. Huntress? Oh shoot, Huntress over here. Oh, hey! You got your eye on me? I'm flattered that you think I'm good, but honestly, I'm just a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually I'm so sneaky that you can barely see me at all. Invisibility. Huntress is just totally kicking my butt. Correct answer. I'm allowed to support the other people on this island, right? Jeez, I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? I should have stayed in my secret Larry. My secret Larry! Oh, what a game. The tie! Can there be even a tie in volleyball? No one knows since this is everybody's first time playing. These killers don't usually have time for team sports and their busy schedule of brutally tearing survivors to shreds. Hey, is Claudette crying? Are you okay, Claudette? Probably just shedding a tear for her lost fellow survivors. You know, this resort had 4 employees when it opened. It's nothing, I'm totally fine. Whatever you say, boss. Oh look, the killers have dispersed and are all cooling down in their own way. Spirit is reading a novel. Trapper is stretching centrally between chainsaw curls. Wraith is standing on the beach, desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up. And Huntress is doing some target practice with her bloodied machete. Feel an edge. Dwight is looking at you expectantly. Surely make a move. Life is short. You should get snuffed out at any time now. Carpe diem. Carpe PM. Carpe nauum. Go ahead, shot one of them up. But which killer has got your eye? I already told you! You head over to Huntress. After all, this whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. Might as well see how she's doing. You're really great out there. Where'd you learn to move like that? Whose moves? My moves? These moves? They're nothing. Huntress blushes a bit from beneath her mask. It's cute on cute, if you ask me. Sometimes you gotta look past some bloodstains. They're nothing. Oh my god. A lot of men have run for their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot about what the human body is capable of in those types of scenarios. I love to exercise in a way. We're all running for our lives when we keep in shape. I guess I never thought about fitness like that. Maybe it's time to start. You never know who's coming for you through the brush as fast as they can, propelled forward by hunger, desperation, or just plain old boredom. Doesn't seem like boredom is going to be your problem, surrounded by all of those characters. Survival, on the other hand. You're going to need to compensate for your lack of killer instinct. What's your style? Grit. Imagination. What I lack in fitness, I try to make up for in imagination. I like to make up little games for myself to play. My imagination is very vivid. I can imagine the two of us, panting, sweating, close. I'm with you. I agree. Our hands gripping the sheer face of a cliff's rock wall as we climb. Not exactly where I was going, but sure. Up to a cavern entrance, a dark cave, slick with dew shimmering in the moonlight. I'm back with you. A pack of wolves await us there. Friends, enemies, dinner. We look into each other's eyes, then back at the wolves, and together we all howl. Howl! Sure sounds exciting. My blood is pumping just thinking about it. Come on, everyone. The fun and games can't be over already. I get it. I get it. Volleyball? Not ruthless enough? Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. It's time to see if our friend here has the killer instinct. Or the hunter's instinct. I saw you surveying me like prey on the volleyball court aids. Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air. You step back nervously before you realize she's not waving at you, she's handing it to you. Don't worry, I got several of these. Important to hold your skills, especially when you're in a new place, where threats may lurk around every corner. You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Just don't aim those things at me. You can't even see me. Minigames consist of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. And on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target, not at the end. Okay, ready to play? No, I got this. Ready. Away we go. Tell me what you got. Oh my... Bullseye, son! What's up? Oh god. Oh my god. Not bad. That's how it's done! Perfect! Oh god. Ooh. Oh no! You missed complete. I know. I'm impressed. A worthy opponent. I tried. I mean, I could have been better, but who's keeping score? For the record, I am. You got 6 points. Hatchet throwing? Cool, I guess. I like my stamina to be a bit more up close and personal. Somewhere a loud horn blows and the survivors snap into action. Time's up! You heard him. Get to the next activity. What? Oh, why is it lights? Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? You know how competent it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at a cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you get on cable. Go ahead and Claudette, I'll show you your seat, but there's a very limited seating directly around you. And all great, terrific. Seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain people either. No one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith from the Trickster. Wait, what the fuck? Are you in this game? Oh yeah, Trickster is here, surprise! What? Yeah, well, they don't call him expected, sir. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds or killers. My whole shtick gets a little flustered. Why is he here? Oh my god. Hey there, you're looking good, Ace. Real good. Thanks. But we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit next to each other. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It's completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every area you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side. The rest of them will sit opposite of you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. The nice meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. Really, really hope you do. Hey, they didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply cannot divulge in. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Who said that? Oh, Wraith. But you know, we consider what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy? I'm just sharing facts. You need to murder something to eat it. It's meat. So that's technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, so you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on this fit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down fronts, you know. When you closely look at the spit, you spot what this definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. Is there anything else to eat? It took 12 hours, and we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meat. Wait, because I'm with the broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. I mean, we are. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean with the meat it's cooked, no blood. What is happening? Ah, you two are ridiculous. Bicep swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obviously. The hell it is. I'll show you both my katana and send you actual hell if you like. Please stop. I hate it when we fight, or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azeroth. What is the skull? Great, instead of slicing it up, you can club it to death. Hey, Ace, this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean, Felix! Oh my god, dinner! Otherwise, this will go on for hours, no hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight. It doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they'll take even longer cleaning the weapon, all while explaining the value and maintaining your tools. By being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason, they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. Wait here for it to get cold. He hated it when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Yep. Alright, I got this. Perfect. 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 That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you can do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from mass killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mask and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit Wayline doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? But Ed and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least in lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they try to smash it through their masks. Why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's the only one thing. Think about it, Ace. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. You're right. Even if I wanted to eat, I had no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in spectral form. You see how deep this cut is in my abdomen? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the food group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. They think they want an explanation why. Why don't you tell them? Look at that seagull! Lame, Mr. Arctic. Yeah, she's right. Ace, pretty lame. Own who you are, never compromise. You wash up on this island with no memory of who you are or how you got here? Yes, you did. Poor thing. I have no idea the last time you ate a real meal and you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull. Uh-oh. You just made a lot of good points, I swear. Beginning to feel lightheaded, it waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait, you haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. You're clearly about to pass out. Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, guide, narrated to the narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about the characterization, but I'll allow it. Brought you here. Might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something. Starting scenes over and having fast forward to back. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were. Am I right? This place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question: why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that, and you learn the truth, the ultimate truth. Vague and mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I like, some of them I did not. In your best interest to make more choices that I like. You wake up to find the huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Hello. Oh, good, you're okay. Sometimes when I try and care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Oh my god. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy living person around. So I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're nearly not as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. You feel nervous in her arms. Not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful. But I was gonna narrate the fact, not, say it out loud as a single word like some creep. Beautiful mask. Your bunny mask is quite gorgeous. Nice recovery. But now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. Seems so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store. Be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people? Huntress sighs. You can practically see the memories flicking across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. All I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought I was right. Even through the mask, you can see that the Huntress is blushing a bit. It seems your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? She offers you some jerky, probably human jerky. But her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. When on Murderer's Island, you might as well eat it as the killers do. Plus, you really are hungry. You can chow down on jerky sensually, right? What? I love some. After the moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, decide to be bold and ask another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Hey, you're really gonna go there. You do not play around, Ace. I, um, Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, Ace. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in clearing once. Well, that doesn't count, does it? You hear the faintest giggle bubble out from behind the Huntress's mask. You're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Oh, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. The hair clip. Probably left some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago who's definitely still alive and not at all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Did you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge on a enhanced human being? Silly goose. Oh no. Ah yes, never mind. Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about human trinkets. She touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you. You quickly spin around, and you fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hands, while they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to our itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Staying sick for cute flirt points was not a part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in after the campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Why are you so mad? Playing sick? No, I was. No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirt. Go, 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 go! Alright, I'm gonna save here. We're at the campfire. Perfect. Alright, I am stopping now. This has been Hooked on You of Dead by Daylight. I'm actually having a pretty fun time. Excuse me. Uh, but yeah, I'm most likely going to be playing this again, 100%. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I hope to see you next time. Have a good one. And goodbye.